this is John Kvale. This is take 4 or 5. Lots of background noise, lots of technological update problems. But here we go. Check out this picture, guys. This is a picture from the holiday party. I just did this as a last minute insert. It came out so good. We want to thank everybody. I put it at the break in at the front of the post. Thank everybody. No, this time of the year is super busy, and it even gets busier as you get into the month of December, which is why we always have our party the Saturday before Thanksgiving. And it was the 29th, believe it or not, our 29th annual party. So thank you everybody for coming. Sorry of those of you that missed, and we completely understand lots of people in lots of other parts of the country. But let's get with it so we don't get this too long. This is our November, second to last month. I'm doing this on a Sunday, and so tomorrow will be December when this will post, if all the technology works together. For those many of you that are new, we do this in video, audio, podcast format. So if you're driving down the road, keep your hands on the wheel. I always do that and say you're having fun with that. Just to review some of the things that went in November. I attended a conference, a whirlwind conference. It was a northern state, a couple of states over from Texas, and main couple of findings, in addition to meeting a lot of people and putting faces behind names and making great contacts, we subsequently were invited to the home office for a big powwow right after we got back, which was nice. But overseas clients, and those of you that listen only mode, I always hot link to the post that I'm drawing this from. So it's in this post that I did after coming back. By the way, this little picture I thought was really neat. This is me in the transportation. It's actually an Uber going back to the airport while I was working on the post, and it just came out fantastic. I thought not as good as this picture, which is this is the not Thanksgiving, the holiday picture, but it did come out good. So anyway, the other thing, in addition to being able to handle overseas clients, we have cyber meets AI, and so we changed our website. I'll have more on that. It's pretty interesting. People are using AI and cyber. And sorry about the background noise here, if you've got it, but trying. So, and then also trusts and more trusts. As things get more complicated, we use trusts more and more. We garnered more insights on the setup of those, the use of those, all things that are helpful and relevant at this time. As we move on to our next actual general planning topic, last month we had the cost of living adjustment, COLA, cost of living adjustment for Social Security. This month, as the month turned, we got the increases for 401ks, whole plethora of information. Those of you that are listen only mode, I'm just going over the link back to that post. But essentially, I hit the big ones. It's the 401k and the IRA contributions. The 401k, 403bs, 501c3s, they all act very similar. So this gets 95% of the actual contributions. We've got catch-ups. So let's move on. A funny part of this, it's interesting. Moving on to the capital markets. Those of you that are driving down the road, I do this in newbies. I do a distinctive planning topic and talk about the capital markets. A lot of times that includes interest rates. Funny, we got the government back open, and then we had all of a sudden choppy capital markets. A lot of things going on. Our main research provider had expected this, so it didn't surprise us at all. We had expected a little bit of chop in May, and it didn't occur at all. And so I didn't mention it, and this did come, and it wasn't a surprise to us, but it is a little odd the time, and you get the government back open. We'll talk about that a little bit more. The slowdown is being embedded in the capital markets a little bit, and also there's a new FOMC chair that will be replaced, or when Jerome Powell leaves, will come in and probably, most definitely, not probably, will be more apt to lower interest rates. But it is funny, you get things back open, and then you have the capital markets. We don't think this is going to be always on our guard, but we don't think this is going to be super long-winded. It wouldn't surprise us to have more going over the next 2 to 4 weeks. But looking a little bit brighter moving out into the new year, which we'll talk about more in future. We're trying to keep this more in future posts and other communications. Back to the snazzy picture that's at the top of the post. We thank all of you Those of you that listen only mode, I've scrolled back to the top to the header of this picture. And that was not AI created. I always put that in the footer piece of the email. We'll talk about the use of AI and why I do that soon. But we want to thank you. This is our November financial planning capital market review, the second to last one, believe it or not. All right. Thanks so much. And we will talk to you again soon.